Not much fun. Good morning. So, y'all tell me to mind my own business. Well, it is my business. It's out in public, so he's less likely to get violent. She saying no. Hey! No!
Hey, fuck you, bud!
The horse I rode in on. No means no. Getting physically violent is never okay.
Hey, motherfucker, I'm not getting physically violent. I might hands on your bike.
You lifted it up and slammed it down. I don't mind minding my own business, but this is public. I don't have any offense against either one of y'all.
Look, we're having a miscommunication here.
And that's okay.
And I don't mean to get like this. I really don't. But she does not fucking listen, and she just screams at the top of her fucking lungs, and I cannot ever say a fucking word. Bullshit.
I scream too. Not fun. I don't mind minding my own business, but this is our business. This is our world. And these things happening out here in front of all of us. Why do we walk away? Why do we look the other way? This ain't right. They want to go beating the hell out of each other off in fucking La La Land. That's on them. They want to go off into the mountains and be abusive as fuck. That's on them. When people are out here acting like that, it makes it bad for all of us. I also get that for a woman, an argument in public is an easy way to do it. You got the safety of the fact that you're a woman, somebody's supposed to say something. Of course, if they do say something, it's mind your business. If they don't say something, it's, how could you just walk by and let that happen? Well, fuck. De-escalation. Yeah, maybe it won't get violent. Maybe if I mind my business, it won't get violent. But See, I just need to get the hell away from people, but there ain't nowhere to go. No matter what, I gotta worry about being victimized because I've never been allowed to clear my name. Never been allowed to face my accusers in court. When I had to do all this stuff. Oh, great. More fucking connection issues. Jesus, goddamn Christ. Fuck it though, right? Y'all say pretty words and it magically fixes every goddamn I've already done, and it should magically fucking fix it, right? And we're fucking frustrated because everybody wants to fucking give advice. Nobody wants to know. Wanted to argue after the fact. Oh, Sean, you should have done this. You should have done that. And then they tell me things I already did. Sean, you should have asked. I fucking did. Here's the thing about first responders. The first responder ain't the bitch with a badge. It's the motherfucker who's there when it's happening. Let's say you got 30 people at a party, right? And loud ass music prevents you from hearing a damn thing in the house. But of course, well, some drunk drops something on the power box, or somebody trips over the DJ booth. You never know. But now the music isn't loud anymore, and you hear some woman screaming at the top of her lungs, "Help, I'm being raped." So of course, somebody opens the door, and yeah, there's a dude on top of her, and now, with no music on, not only is he raping her, he's trying to choke her to death. Now you got 30 people at that fucking party who could do something. Because it's a female it's happening to, they might actually do something. Maybe. But can you imagine if those 30 people just stood there and watched? If they said, "It's not my business"? If they looked the other way and went back to their party? If they said, "I don't want to get involved"? Meanwhile, you guys can't shut the fuck up long enough to find out what's going on. You won't shut the fuck up. That's not help. There's a lot of people I message, I go through, and I tell people to get the fuck off my Facebook. They never helped. They wasted my time. They gave me empty words and empty promises. And then at the end of the day, they want me to feel bad for them. Oh, poor them. No, fuck you. I needed help. I could not go to the cops alone without being fucking victimized. And there's all these people who said that they would help. Not one of them helped me to turn in the evidence. Not one. The things that the police said are not the truth. And these people, Kayla Trujillo, Graham Melbourne, these people can show that. But they didn't care. When it all came down to it, it come down to a matter of pride. The wrong kind of pride. They realized they fucked up. Well, that's on them. So my entire family has ignored this for years. If they were real family, if they actually gave a shit, they would have looked. They would have shown that they cared, not that they only cared about their drugs or their power and control. I knew going to my dad was a bad idea. I also knew that at Shannon Alvarado's, with her being drunk all the fucking time and screaming and shouting and hooting and hollering, people don't want you to record that shit because they want to be able to get away with their stupidity and not have any consequences. And they think that you should keep your mouth shut. Well, I don't keep my mouth shut. You had your chance. You had your opportunity. I gave you the opportunity to make amends. I gave you the opportunity to come forward, to tell the truth, to help me to turn these crimes in. It really comes down to this. Either Shannon Alvarado was lying about Kara Johnson Miles, or Shannon was telling the truth. If Shannon was telling the truth, she should have helped me to turn it in. She should have exposed it in public. She should have shown the truth, but she made literally zero effort to do that. What she cared about was finding her friend Marnie, and we did that. I help you find your friend Marnie? Are you gonna fucking help me turn in the crimes that you fucking exposed, you dumb cunt? No, she's not. Which is why I get to give out her phone number today. There's a lot of phone numbers I gotta give out today. These people chose to take advantage of me, chose to scam me, and you know what? Their alcoholism is not a fucking valid excuse. Their drug addiction is not a valid excuse. Taking advantage of an at-risk fucking adult? No, alcoholism is not an okay reason for doing that. That doesn't justify your fucking crimes, you fucking dumb cunt. On the bright side, even though nobody's going to make any effort to actually look at the evidence, and they're just letting it go by. Oh, well, I got this to do and I got that to do. Well, I'll tell you what, if we work together, we both get something out of it. A lot of these folks that I explained to them, hey, why don't you go in with me? I can go in with you too. So that wasn't a functional thing, was it? Joanna Taylor Smith. This is one of my scammers. Let's get you her phone number. Let me see. Details. Joanna Taylor Smith. This is one of the people that these web sleuths tried pretending as a fake account that I made up. Remind me later. Alright. Joanna Taylor Smith's phone number. This is a woman who scammed the shit out of me. Before Natalie was killed and after. She helped our predators to get away because she is a pretty blonde-haired, blue-eyed white girl who's got everything handed to her. Her phone number is 720-368-4484. Next one. We've already exposed several people's. This one is with Todd, and we'll find out which Todd it is. Details. This would be Todd Ryan Case. Phone number 720-628-3573. Don't fucking scam me. Let's go to the next one. Dallas Richmond. Another scammer. Phone number 308-874-6262. Let's get to the next one. William Barr. See this right here? After what he did, I tried to turn him in. I've been trying to turn him in. William Barr's phone number is 303-885-9774. This guy used to be a cop. What a fucking crooked piece of shit. There's a lot of these people. Here's one. This one's from Stephanie Mejia. Phone number 678-748-6987. Here's Ventus. Ventus's phone number 319-930-6595. All of these people had the opportunity to keep their word, to do the right thing, to tell the truth. That didn't matter to them. Not a single one of them. When they got busted doing wrong shit, what did they do? Play victim. So let's get you Shannon Alvarado's number. Let's see, Adams County Detectives, Debbie Holmgren, let's see, Erica Clemens, Aaron Cockerham. Here's another one of my scammers. Erin Cockerham, she's on my YouTube channel as well. Phone number 321-223-6179. See, that's Jerry in Washington. Let's see, Laura Nelson, phone number 308-890-0188. Alex Furman, 720-338-3805. Alyssa Rainwater, 720-666-1063. Amanda Daniels, 251-263-3798. Mary Schwartz, 720-767-6274. Here's Missy Layla Johnson, I do believe, 202-981-5040. Evidence of these people scamming me is on my YouTube. Missy Richards, this is another one of those people who pretended. 240-298-8809. Amy Witcher, 641-223-0752. Also, 308-249-9476. Both are Amy Witcher numbers. Rochelle Shelley Campbell, 303-564-1748. I tried getting this into court. I had no help. As a result, you guys get this out here. Andre Gugasian. This is the guy who wanted to use my engine to make weapons and kill people. I'm not okay with that. He's from New Jersey. His phone number is 856-506-9606. Angela Kurzmal, 720-809-5972. We've got Pierre, 303-995-2107. Another one of my scammers. He's in my stories, and of course, several of us speak of the situation and the people involved. Samantha Daniels. She's on my YouTube channel. Samantha D is what it's saved as. 757-920-2366. Stephanie Ward. I'm not sure if she's related to Justin Ward or not. I'm gonna have to look her name up and see which one of those Stephanies she was. Ah, a teen court Huska. Yeah, this is a lady who wanted to, well, break the law repeatedly. And of course, she claims to work for the Aurora Teen Courts. 303-739-6543. For her getting involved in the Natalie Bollinger crap, threatening, harassing, and intimidating me, lying about me, and of course trying to get me harmed. Of course, I'm not going to be okay with that. Here's another one from the Aurora Teen Court. 303-739-6544. Might be the same number. Brenda Dickinson, another one of my scammers. 308-566-0380. Yep. Brandon Edward Jeffson, 308-870-3950. Brandon Ratner, 303-875-7971. Candace Fairley, that's Tabitha's daughter. Although I would like to believe that they did not intentionally scam me, the fact is that they did. Phone number 720-322-6891. Danica Garner. I don't have her phone number on here. It's on the other phone. Derek Parrish. This guy assaulted me for trying to get help stopping the abuse over Natalie and Alicia Bollinger and Maddie Boa. Assaulted me over it. Joanna Taylor Smith is his girlfriend, or was at the time. I don't know shit about their relationship now. What I do know is that Derek Parrish was an asshole to me because him and his girlfriend were not getting along. And one word did not come out of my mouth perfectly, and he spent 3 fucking days being fucking abusive as all hell. Phone number 720-490-3929. Darren O'Connor. This is another one of my predators. 720-961-3869. Joshua Abear, 303-827-9801. James Golden, 720-745-3643. Jamie Curtis, 605-381-5928. Jonathan Knight, 303-668-3155. Joanna Taylor Smith, 720-369-4484. Katie Kate, 720-465-5486. Laura Nelson, 308-874-6263. Leatha Plunkett, 303-246-6624. Megan Mistigatus, 402-304-1112. Jerry Payne, 406-595-0655. Nicole Jarrell, 303-304-6146. Anna Alford, 970-485-0444. Anna.elizabeth.alford@gmail.com. Dee Dee Klang, 303-548-8025. Kayla Trujillo, 303-505-1176. Moose, aka Brett Roloff. That's the guy who was digging through his own shit for a bag of methamphetamines he was already overdosing on. Phone number 828-419-6449. Morgan McNeese, phone number 970-539-6399. Neil DiMuccio, 970-980-1953. We can be nice and conserve Nicole Nudson's number. Riley Johnson, 720-285-8123. He also goes by Samurai. He's not a samurai. One of the fake accounts that was created by Natalie Bollinger and her friends to harass me before Natalie was killed was a Riley Johnson profile. Sarah Bacon. Her phone number's on my other phone, which is all right. I'll get that to you as well. Shauna Sinclair. Phone number 208-841-4147. Shovelhead Red. This guy's name is Bobby. God, what is his last name? Fuck, I can't remember. The other thing is he's got, well, he had a shovel stuck in his head, of course. All right, Swanigan. This is Mark Swanigan. Phone number 719-289-4528. He and Joanna Taylor Smith, after I'd been going through abuse for damn near a year, both of them treated me completely like shit. That was while I was in Virginia, or in South Dakota, visiting Jamie and her son. That was when I got that tablet that later on Desiree stole. Todd Ryan Case. Phone number 720-917-8754. All of these people had ample time and opportunity to do the right thing because it was the right thing to do. They had ample time to come forward and tell the truth about what they knew, instead of looking the other way and playing fucking victim after being so predatory. As far as Todd Ryan Case goes, the situation with him and Chloe Pachovis, well, Chloe kind of got screwed in that. Todd didn't. Todd made out like a bandit. I ended up taking the majority of it. On the bright side, at least I told the truth. Todd Ryan Case's number, again, 720-917-8754. Tabitha, her number is 719-341-9452. It's Tabitha Michelle Cook. She's got several numbers. My little sister's number, there's two of them here. One of them is 308-566-0260. The next one, 308-890-0077. Just make sure that we screenshot the next person harassing me. Someone called Shariah Windsor. Huh, very interesting. What do we do with these people? Now let's continue. Tara, 308-890-0077. If you don't do fucked up shit, you don't have to worry about it. When you do fucked up shit, knowing that you're going to get away with it, knowing that you're taking advantage of a disabled adult, you goddamn right you're a scammer, and you goddamn right it is my right, my privilege, and my honor to turn these son of a bitches into you. Alright, now we've got Teresa Orn, 970-481-2066. You know who she is. She used to be my babysitter when I was younger. She's got a son who's autistic. And of course, hardcore alcoholic. Alcoholics like to talk about themselves. They like to fight for attention. They can't stand to let anyone else have attention because, of course, they're drunk. Shariah Windsor type harassing you? Okay, that wasn't intended as harassment, just joking. This is a very serious situation. Obviously, I didn't block her. Just in case. Shariah Windsor did not agree with the harassment. And you know what? I can understand that. But also, will Shariah Windsor take a look at the situation and understand that I've been dealing with actual horrible, horrible acts being committed against me for years, and oftentimes it starts off with someone typing stuff they think is funny. It's not funny. The people who've been exposed on my channel are exposed because they did bad shit, very bad shit. And that's not this Shariah Windsor's fault. However, Tinkerbell Ariel. Her real name is Ariel, not Tinkerbell. Shariah Windsor type forgive me. You're forgiven. Forgiveness is easy, especially when people ask. It's when they try hiding it. Oh, I didn't say that. I didn't type that. If you didn't mean it that way, well, that I will accept you as a human making mistakes, or, of course, me making mistakes as well. How did I interpret it and why? Why would I begin with starting to interpret that as harassment, but not actually block her? There's a lot of reasons for that. Zachy Abanada, I was in jail with him. He was gonna work together with Shannon Alvarado. Instead, him and Shannon Alvarado ended up going at each other's throats. Zaki Abanada's number, 931-217-4713. Veronica Randall, 720-280-4013. Just so you know, most of these people were my friends at one point in time. They were my friends until they, well, of course, I'm a male. Until they decided that they were going to be sexist and abusive because I'm a male. When they decided they were going to look the other way and make excuses because I'm a male. And many of these people, it wasn't because I was a male, it's because they were fucked up on drugs and because I was a male. See, people can have more than one motivation for the evil shit that they do. Just like people can have more than one motivation for the good things they do. I gotta sort through a whole bunch of people who have ill intent to find somebody who might not be bullshitting, somebody who might not be a coward, somebody who might actually look, somebody who, when you pay them to help, actually helps. Somebody who doesn't scam you out of all of your money so they can go on vacation and cheat on their husband like Stephanie Mejia did. Getting help from Ventus? Yeah, that's not going to happen. He was traumatized because somebody grabbed his ass. But they grabbed his ass more than once. Well, grabbed his ass and grabbed the front end of him, and it wasn't okay to do that. Sarah Windsor typed, "That was brave of you to try to help that woman. That dog also seemed like a good friend." I helped out a lot of people who promised to help me. A lot of people. They promised they were going to help me. What I needed help with was verifying the evidence and turning it in. The courts just want to pretend that I'm schizophrenic. The cops just want to pretend that I'm schizophrenic. Well, if a schizophrenic person has evidence of the abuse, that's still evidence. The fact that I'm not schizophrenic is pathetic. The fact that they have gotten away with all of this, they have gotten away with ignoring my rights as a human being. And yours. And if they can do it to me, then they've set a legal precedence. If they've set a legal precedence, then they can do it to you. You guys don't get that. Yes, I am. Who told you my nickname?
God damn it, dog. You fucking bitch. What makes you think that's okay? What makes you think that's okay? Huh? You know that's not okay. What the fuck? I love you. Fuck you, jackass.
You are such a kind-hearted man. I said, you're a kind-hearted man. Most of these folks beat their dogs.
What?
I said, you're a kind-hearted man. Most of these folks beat their dogs. I know you don't.
Fucking, that's almost as cowardly as fucking being a thief.
Right? I stole the Quran once. That's about it. Yes, sir. Let's see. Shariah Windsor typed, "Be careful." Oh, and he wasn't yelling at you. Well, That's exactly the thing. There's a lot of people, they'll hear something in the background and make an assumption that's wrong. That's what Shannon Alvarado was worried about there. She was worried somebody might hear something said about her alcoholism, or that they might hear her daughter screaming and think that she's being abused. No, her daughter yells because she's immodal. She can't speak. So when she's screaming, she's trying to express whatever she's feeling, whether it be hungry or be scared. She's expressing it the only way she can. For a lot of the folks out here, they know that they need help from others, but at the same time they're used to getting taken advantage of by others, especially the givers. If you guys have noticed, there's many givers who offer to help, people who are very giving and loving people, such as myself. But also you get to see that between assisting addicts and assisting someone who has an honest chance with help, they'll go for the addicts. When it comes to people coming forward, well, how are they going to come forward when they're too afraid to speak up for themselves even? Shannon Alvarado, all of her empty promises and pretty words, but when I went to collect, well, it turned out it was just pretty words. Turned out she was an alcoholic, which would have been nice to know. But it was also a matter of desperation. Tabitha Michelle Cook hadn't taken any time to find out what was going on. Graham, despite the fact that he'd been paid, had not done so. Joshua Eichelberger was the primary factor in that, but not the only one. When it comes down to it, Graham being a coward comes down to Graham being a coward. It's not Joshua Eichelberger's fault. Joshua Eichelberger was paid to leave me and Graham alone so we could get something done. But it literally never happened. He just couldn't. Tabby asked me to not pay for alcohol for him because he could go to his mom's house and she would give him all the booze he wants. She basically kept him around because, well, when Tabby gets fucked up, she's a very, very, very large woman and she wants male attention. Be damned with her kids in that situation, though. He's not allowed to be around them, and he's highly abusive. In my YouTube channel, we've got multiple conversations with her where she admits it. One of the videos I made was about a grown-ass man calling 2 3-year-olds cunts. Well, Tabby heard about that video, listened to it, got a hold of me, and said, I know it was about Josh. You're damn right it was about Josh. How am I supposed to get anything done when everybody is catering to Josh? That's not a jealousy issue. That's a Jesus fucking goddamn Christ. I'm here for help. I'm not fucking drunk. I'm not abusing your kids. Verbally or fucking otherwise. I paid fucking rent and she got free rent. Free rent. From the state because she got a bunch of kids. Graham was there for several situations that, of course, he didn't go in with me. He just wrote it down. And when I went to take it in, you can hear police officers nationwide, they're taught how to lie to you. That is what they're taught. You ever wonder why they allow police officers to get away with being ignorant of the law? But you, the common citizen, well, you can be arrested based on their ignorance of the law. You can be incarcerated based on their ignorance of the law. And without somebody who cares, somebody who's family, who's willing to go in with you from the very start to prevent them from doing these things. They are far less likely to do these things if someone goes in with you. When you've got people who are offering to help you, that are taking advantage of you, taking advantage of your finances, and all they're doing is getting fucked up and being abusive to each other. How is that my fault? How is that my choice? We got a lot more phone numbers to give out. Each and every one of these people had a decision to make. Leading me on for months at a time is not it. Either you're going to help or you're not. If you're going to fucking lead me on, allowing my predators to get away over and over and over again. Yes, your phone number is going up. You scammed the fuck out of me. You helped my predators to get away. You assisted them by not coming forward, by allowing me to be treated like I am a fucking liar for things you know to be true. Maybe instead of going out of your way to just text with me, going out of your way to try to manipulate the situation so that you can hide your own sins, going out of your way to pretend like you were my friend, like you were going to help me, but you never did. When people did horrible shit to you, rather than taking it out on those people and helping me to turn them in, you took it out on me, as if it was my choice for other people to do harmful things to you. No, you made your decision. I am 100% for assisted suicide. Knowing Natalie's family, knowing the way the system works when you're called mentally ill, even knowing that she has 100 times the chances of getting help that I've ever had. What chances did she have? What chances did Natalie Bollinger have? Her family drove her to fucking suicide. Her family drove her to repeated attempts at suicide before I ever met her. The fact is, every single person in the country can be diagnosed with something in the DSM-5. Everyone. Which means everyone can be called mentally ill. And since they can use the term mentally ill to try to insinuate that you're crazy, that you're schizophrenic, that you're delusional, that you're making these things up, every single person in the country who is looking away from my cause and my situation is shooting themselves in the foot. They're shooting their children and their grandchildren in the foot. We got people out here on the streets, and I see these folks out here who help everybody, but who helps them? I see the people who help everybody, but they don't help everybody. They're too busy helping people who won't help themselves, won't try to help themselves. People like Brandon Ratner. You know, he was taught, same as the rest of us, we're supposed to help women first. Well, Brandon Ratner ends up getting taken advantage of by women, same as me. Of course, he wants that loneliness to go away. He wants to believe that if he shows these women that he's a good man, that they'll want to be with him, they'll want to have a relationship with him, that his loneliness will be gone. I don't have that in me. I don't care what gender you are. That situation down there, if it hadn't been a situation where it was getting physical, I would have minded my own business. Once it gets physical, though, yeah, I'm not going to keep my mouth shut. I know what it feels like when you're being beaten on and people just watch and say nothing and do nothing. I protected people, and I still do. Who protects me? Nobody. We all need help. We don't live on a planet of one. If you've got 20 white people beating on a black man, is that black man in the wrong? if they've been screaming and hooting and hollering about, don't listen to him, he's black, don't listen to him, he's black, and then he's beaten down by 20 people, 20 white people, you're going to say that's not a hate crime? What about when you've got 20 people that beat down a disabled homeless person? They call me mentally ill. They push that homeless thing a fucking shit ton. Is that magically okay now? Is it magically okay to commit those same exact crimes against me? It's wrong to do it to a black man, isn't it? Then why is it okay to do it to me? It's not okay to do that to a black man. And it's not okay to do that to me. But none of you care. You're busy chasing tail, chasing drugs, and trying to hide the fact that you helped child molesters, rapists, and fucking murderers to get away. You went from being my friend, which was a bunch of fucking horse shit, to helping my predators. The whole while promising me you were gonna help me. You're gonna, and then when it's time to fucking keep your word, then you wanna fucking argue. Well, I don't understand why telling the truth is gonna fucking do any good. Telling the truth doesn't work. Going in together doesn't work. How do you know you've never fucking tried? You never tried. When it comes to being called mentally ill, there's no legally mentally ill. Mentally ill is not a diagnosis. It never has been and never will be. Schizophrenia is a diagnosis. Bipolar disorder is a diagnosis. PTSD is a diagnosis. Dementia, that's a diagnosis. But mentally ill isn't a diagnosis. And when these people tried to pretend that I wanted my life to end because I'm mentally ill, no. It's because of fucking abuse. Because of having no help. Because everyone wanted to tell me what to do and what to think and what to feel. Meanwhile, this is sexist as fuck. It all comes down to me having a penis. It comes down to me being broke. Comes down to me being the wrong goddamn color. And instead of being disgusted as shit like Shannon Alvarado, Teresa Horn, or any number of other people who felt that preventing me from helping myself was an okay thing to do. Teresa Orn is a horrible excuse for a human being. But you know what? Out of all these people on the list, Candace Bondurant is worse than all of them.